Oh, we're in trouble. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. Today, you are going to witness me get trampled by centaurs. How many galleons, ladies and gentlemen, would you like to bet right now that by the time I head to Hogsmeade and enter that we find out Natsai Onai has been kidnapped?
Natty's wand.
Oh, look. Give me all your galleons. I was correct. As always.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Mouthy dark wizards get their wand jammed up there. Just let me remind you of that. You're lucky you glitched through that wall. You was so scared of me that he physically glitched out of the building, ladies and gentlemen. Let that be a warning to anyone else that wants to mouth off to me. Where are you hiding, you bastard? Aha! I'm gonna have to do it again. I'm not hurting you, I'm trying to save you. I'm gonna take you home, where you will be free, locked up in my vivarium. Yes! Get in my sack, you fucking beautiful creature. What is going on, YouTube universe? This is Zirra, and ladies and gentlemen, we are back again with another episode of Hogwarts Legacy. Sit back, relax, it is game time. You can cast and fringo somewhere else, you bitch. We're meeting Poppy. Pretty sure it's to talk to the centaurs, which I think's going to go south, but we're still going to fucking do it anyway.
Will want to help.
Can I talk to you one time, Poppy, or... Oh, I'm stuck in fucking combat, aren't I? Can I... This is ridiculous. Maybe if I go invisible. Haha! We did it!
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Poppy, I love you, but they are going to fucking hate this.
I'm not sure about this. I can't imagine they're fond of being surprised.
We don't have a choice if we want to help the Snidgets. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
They are known to be wise creatures, I will give you that, Poppy.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
But they fucking
That's
hate
exactly
wizard
the right
kind,
word.
currently.
I just... Never mind.
I'm a little bit worried we're about to
It's
run into an
nothing,
ambush.
Truly. We've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fun.
Uh-oh. Oh, fuck. We're in trouble. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. Today, you are going to witness me get trampled by fucking centaurs.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah, I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Yo, calm down. We come in peace.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care.
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Thank you, Doran. Someone seeing a little bit of fucking sense.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Get the fuck out of here, Alec, before I turn you into glue. Use you for arts and crafts, you fucking bastard.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, Follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
That seemed to have got his attention.
Could it be?
Come on, Doran, come through for us, big boy.
In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
Okay, we've got a moonstone to go find, apparently. It's turned into fucking Pokemon. Run into some Clefable while we're there.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
First of all, how good is this fucking soundtrack? Second of all, he was annoyingly cryptic.
He could have been a bit clearer or stayed a moment and answered our questions.
Centaurs can be cryptic. Gran says no one talks more in circles than a centaur. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned.
I don't know about you, ladies and gentlemen. Centaur, Snidgets, I fucking love all the magical beasts. Do you know what else is magical? Today's excuse me. Who are you? I'm Zirra, content creator supported by Manscaped. Of course, you'd know all about Manscaped. Sorry, no. No? Blimey, Harry, don't you wonder where your dad learned to shave it all? Learned what? To have hairy balls, Harry. I have what? Okay, so let me set the picture here. You've had someone slither into the DMs and they want to give you a bit of a Hufflepuff, but you look downstairs and you've got a bit of a Forbidden Forest situation going on. There's no need to fear though, because Manscaped are here and they've got the Prefect package for you all. The Platinum Package 4.0, that is. The hero of the Platinum Package 4.0 is the Lawnmower 4.0, with skin-safe technology that ensures when you do the good old swish and flick, you don't get any nicks. Plus you can cast Lumos with it, and you get yourself a little bit of a light to help you guide your way. You know what I'm saying? As well as this package including the Lawnmower 4.0, you also get yourself the Weed Whacker, which is a nose hair trimmer to help you get rid of those unsightly hairs. You also get the Crop Preserver and the Ball Deodorant to help you make sure you maintain down there. As well as now, a hygiene pack that comes along with it gives you the body wash, the shampoo, the conditioner, even a little bit of lip balm to make sure that while you're taking care of down there, you can keep care of everywhere. Because why wouldn't you want to? If that isn't magical enough, how about, boom, look at that, the Shed travel bag that comes as a free gift, as well as their anti-chafe boxes, which I can't show you because I'm wearing them, and that'd be fucking dirty for me to show you. And that's just the tip of the sorting hat. Manscaped have plenty of other items on hand to ensure that you look your wizarding best. And with online ordering and shipping, it is easier to do than Voldemort saying, be sure to use code word Zirra at checkout for 20% off your order plus free international shipping. That is code Zirra at checkout for 20% off and free international shipping. And now back to the video. Expelliarmus. What are we doing, Natsai?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
So basically, you want me to do all the heavy lifting while you go poke around and do the little things.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them.
Look, Natsai, if we're going to be friends, there needs to be a little bit of push and pull here. You need to help me out on a bigger scale. But these three people I'm going to go talk to. If you missed the episode, it was a little while back now, but there was an episode where we saved a little boy from the Ashwinders, and we found out the Ashwinders had actually killed his father, and not only did they kill his father, but they have threatened the lives of these particular people we're going to go talk to. So if we can get them to cough up a little bit of evidence, we can take it to Officer Singer and try to take Harlow down.
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Why wouldn't they kidnap her, though? See, that's the question I'm going to ask right there. Why would Harlow take the husband and not her?
Your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
I suppose so.
Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Unfortunately, Mrs. Rabe, Harlow and Rookwood are after me already. And ladies and gentlemen, as I always say, when it comes to files, if you'd like to read any that pop up on the screen during a gameplay, feel free to pause, read, unpause, get back to the gameplay. That's what we're about here.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
Okay, so we've got a note basically extorting Mrs. Rabe, so that is a great start to the little collection of evidence we're building.
Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check that.
Please tell me you didn't take it. But perhaps...
Mr. Dibble. may
Hello,
I
Mr.
speak
Dibble.
with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles?
Oh, I know the Bickles.
All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
He
He's
was.
a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months.
You've been
We haven't told Mr.
engaged to your boss's daughter for 6 months and haven't told him.
Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
Oh, Mr. Dibble, you were in quite a predicament.
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his request until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
You can't tell Mr. Hill
I
about your
noticed that on the day
engagement?
of the troll attack. He was kind to me.
Would save all this
Why didn't
secrecy.
you just tell him?
He's a lovely man, but when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now,
Azkaban is a location within Hogwarts Legacy, but unfortunately you have to be a Hufflepuff in order to go to Azkaban. It's a Hufflepuff-only questline, and that's a little bit upsetting to me. As a Slytherin, you'd think the Slytherin could go to Azkaban. I'm going to pat this little kitty. Good kitty. I'm always going to stop and pat the cats of Hogwarts. I've said it once, I'll say it again. But I'm hoping if we get expansions or DLCs that Azkaban is a place that we can, you know, get to experience and take in, because I think there's opportunity to do so.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
Ah, so you're a coward. You should have spoken out, you bastard.
If you had spoken out against him, as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprised Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating.
And he stole
I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like...
Oh, look at this.
As you already know.
Don't mind if I do. It's been a hot minute since we've opened up a lock.
Find Natty.
And a level 3 lock at that. Hopefully that means there's something nice on the other side for us to collect.
Revelio.
Oh yeah, we've got a few chests in here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And there was another big chest around here. Is it an eyeball chest? Yes, it is. You're not going to see me coming, you bastard. Alright, we're going to go back to the meeting spot to meet Natsai Onai. Tell her what we have uncovered. Personally, I don't know why we're going about this way. We could just, you know, find out where Harlow's hideout is and go and kill him. That personally would be the route that I would go down. And that's not even Dark Wizard Zirra talking. That's just, you know, naturalist and realist Zirra talking. You know, this is someone causing people a lot of pain. A little bit of instant deletion would help the world.
To the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Poking around the Hog's Head where the Ashwinders were. How much money, how many galleons, ladies and gentlemen, would you like to bet right now that by the time I head to Hogsmeade and enter that bastard, we find out Natsai Onai has been kidnapped? Any amount of galleons. Go for it. Go for it right now.
Natty must be around here somewhere. Revelio. Natty's wand.
Oh, look.
She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Give me all your galleons. I was correct. As always.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Mouthy dark wizards get their wand jammed up their asshole. Just let me remind you of that. You're lucky. You're lucky you glitched through that wall, you bastard.
Revelio.
Was so scared of me that he physically glitched out of the building, ladies and gentlemen. Let that be a warning to anyone else that wants to mouth off to me.
The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward.
At least now that I know how to use these spell wheels properly, I'm not having to open my spell inventory every single time just to change one spell in and out.
Hidden door.
Magic. So we've got to find Natty, optional, find the Book of Poems, optional, find Dibble's love letter. We're going to do all three.
Revelio.
I feel by doing all three we are going to get rewarded more. And if I stand to gain more reward, then I'm going to go out of my way to make sure I get it.
I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Oh, there's a fair bit of them down there. No one's coming for her, huh? Little do you know, Zirra is creeping in the shadows.
Just keep an eye out. Show yourself.
Some like to eat more than others.
Consider me Bill Cosby to sleep over, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to be neither seen nor heard. But they'll definitely feel my presence, I can tell you that. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm a troll, alright.
What are we even doing here?
Petrificus totalis.
This is a waste of our time.
Revelio.
Alright, who's next?
Hey. Better not be anyone there.
Revelio.
No mood for killing.
Oh, it only did half health. These executioners are tanky as fuck. Well, there goes the element of surprise. That's it. Help me. Help me. Oh yes, I forgot to remind you guys, if you're playing at home and this is, you know, the first episode you're catching or you've missed a couple of episodes, I do have 2 unforgivable curses now, not just 1. We have Crucio, which we've had for the longest time, and we've now got Imperio, which basically is a mind control spell, and when we cast Imperio, we actually get a wizard to join us. He should start casting on our behalf now, after we bounce this bastard off his head. Fight for me, my minion. Yes!
A child? Ha! You're idiots!
Stupefy. Are you the only one left?
How dare you do such a thing to me? Expulso!
Oh, I'll dare.
Might want to look up. Expulso!
Good night. Oh, fuck. Being a dark wizard is easy. Where you at, Natsai?
He must be here somewhere.
You found us. I knew you were...
We found her.
Bombarda!
Hello, Mr. Rabe.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you've been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you alright?
I am alright. Thank you for coming.
You're welcome.
These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
You guys don't have to whisper. I killed them all already.
It must be blocked by something.
It's okay, Natsai. I'll be back.
Confringo!
Nope.
My wand is somewhere in this room.
Revelio!
I can tell.
Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there.
Ah,
Aloha Mora.
magic chest appeared. Is Mr. Rabe's wand inside?
Mr. Rabe's wand.
Oh, look at that.
I'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Well, while you do that, Mr. Rabe, I've still got some optional things I need to go find, and I think they are out here. Especially with all these chests and little loot bags lying around. Anything? Book of Poems? Oh, 4 and 6 rule cards for the Room of Requirement. Don't mind if I do. Oh, there we go.
The book of poems that was taken.
There's the Book of Poems. Now we just got to find that fucking love letter. Officer Singer,
Natsai
I have something to
I
report.
should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe.
Yeah, if it wasn't for us, you wouldn't be getting all this information.
The students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife, Miss Onai. Your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashbinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe, to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you,
As for us,
I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
with all due respect, the authorities haven't been much help at all. You can get fucked, Officer Singer. Get
With all due
wrecked.
respect, Officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations.
I
must
agree.
insist that you leave that
Again,
to us.
killing them
We shall have
would be a
no
lot
further
easier.
discussion on this. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
What a beautiful backdrop to end the episode on. Quest complete. A basis for blackmail. Ladies and gentlemen, hope you enjoyed this episode. I'm really digging these branching storylines for all the different NPCs in the game. It really gives us a look into their lives, but it also builds upon the game's lore so much. I cannot understate how much I love this game. If you guys have been loving this game, do me a favour, hit that like button down below, playlist in the description if you want to catch up on episodes, hit that notification bell, you know what to do. But that's it from me, guys. I'm out of here, and as always, I will catch you guys next time. Hit subscribe, you bastard.